अस्सलाम वालेकुम। तो कैसे हैं सब लोग? दिस इज़ उमर एंड वेलकम बैक गाइस। बिटकॉइन का एनालिसिस आज करेंगे हम लोग। अभी समझेंगे क्या चल रहा है मार्केट में एंड व्हाट टू एक्सपेक्ट इन द कमिंग वीक्स। लास्ट टाइम वी चेक हम लोग यहाँ पर थे बिटकॉइन में, वी वर एट दिस प्राइस इफ़ आई रिमेंबर क्लोज टू ईयर एंड वी हैड दिस वीकली ट्रेंड जो हम लोग को दैट वाज होल्डिंग द प्राइस। ये वीकली ट्रेंड जो हमने बनाया था दैट वाज होल्डिंग द प्राइस कंटिन्यूसली and as we lose that weekly we go down and we go for this 1 hour break level and then we try to hold. The main thing is we hit the backside. I'll go on the weekly level. You see we created a trend, accumulation to accumulation, we create this trend, right? So now once we lose this level, right, we have to have a retest. So we lost the weekly trend, moved down, and then we had a retest. Now in this retest, this was like the perfect one because we had the backside level, daily backside, and we had the weekly trend as well on top of it. So that created that big short opportunity which was there. And then I think if I remember, we were here, we were talking about this moment where Bitcoin was like, I was saying okay, but now it's very bearish for Bitcoin, but I was saying like this is the point it needs to gain, and once that gains it, right, then we can say okay, we have some move up. Other than that we don't say. Like right now it's moving down, but for it to move up we need to move past this level, try to hold this level, and then move it up. So as we go into the session, what happens? See, I was saying like once we move past this level we have a 7% move up. So that's exactly what happened. 6.5% hit that level and then we go back down. Okay, so let's do the analysis of right now what's happening and what is the plan here. If you see, we hit the break level 1 hour, let's go 15, and this was like the very solid entry which we had here. So right now if you see, we have a 15 break level on top. This it hit twice and now it hits the third time, right? It becomes a 1 hour level. So 1 hour level, now if we go on the 15 minute and we hit the 15, if this 15 minute is true, right, so we'll break this high. Now अभी अपने पास एक trend बन चुका है. This is the major point. As long as this trend holds, right, we're gonna move up and we're gonna go to close to 84,600. So I see today maybe we move another 3%. Here again there was a solid entry which I was looking at here. This was the entry I was this to the cap 15. The reason was I had multiple confidence on this. इसमें देखो, if you see, right, we have the Asian market which was consolidating. Usually मैंने क्या देखा ना, जब भी Asian market consolidates, right, and then we move down, that is like manipulation. So we distribute up, and on the left side we had this entry zone, 15-minute level, which hit, created that small sweep inside. If you see, if I go in the 3-minute, you can clearly see interior sweeped, and then we move up as market structure, and then that was the entry, that breaker block or whatever you say, backside basically, and that was the entry for this level 15. Now after that we hit the 15 on top. So this is hit, right? Once this is hit 15, which is basically a 1 hour level, एक बार 1 hour level hit हुआ, then we hit the 15 here to hold the move up. And now I see we are moving up, and I think we'll break another, what do you say, 2.5%, as long as this trend holds, right? Let's see of scenarios what can happen, what can move it down, break it down, right? Right now we have 2.5-3% move up, and then after that the main thing is here is this level, right? If this trend breaks, right, 15-minute breaks it, then we look for a 1 hour level which is basically 84,900. So if this trend is lost, we go down to this level, we go down 3%. Eventually the main targets in Bitcoin is, I go on the 4 hour, it's gonna try to rehold this level again, which is 78 level, which is also a 4 hour level, right? Because 1 hour level becomes 4 hours. So this is a 4 hour level which will try to hold. So Bitcoin will try to hold 78, and then the main levels which we discussed earlier was 75 and 72, and the main level was 65. Looks still bearish. We have to do a lot of things for it to move up. But for the intraday trading, that sort of thing, we are looking like we're gonna break this high, because 1 hour hit, 15 held it, and then it moves up. So one entry model that you can look for is, Hamisha, what you should do is, देखो जब भी you have some sort of level here, right? You see this was the level to buy and you're not sure कि भाई इधर से बढ़ेगा कि नहीं. So what you do is you use the interior entry model, basically like this. We have the sweep that happens, and then we have the breakout structure. Once that happens, you re-enter with stop loss here. So that gives you a great entry. And on top of it, we had the Asian consolidation and the London Open. It manipulated down around 12 o'clock, right? Yeah, see, 12:31, and then happens and it moves up now. So right now this 15 trend is my trigger point. I have taken positions here hoping for this move up 2.5-3%. As soon as it breaks the high, I'll close my positions off here somewhere in this area. And this was also a position which I took, the clean, which I was discussing. And that's another, I made 1.8% here after fees, of course, 2.4, and then this. So all in all, it's all solid. I think a week back I had a solid trade as well in Bitcoin, which was, if I'm not mistaken, I took somewhere here. Yeah, this is where I took. That was the origin that broke out the move. That's what I took. The problem is I sold half my positions here, and the remaining I sold at break even. So yeah, 2 to 3 points to look for is basically like, I might have said a lot about backsides, and origin that broke out the move will also hold it up. These are all my entry models, right? So in this scenario, if this is a front side level, basically, so this is one of the entry models, 15-minute front side. This origin retest which happened here, that was the piece that broke out the move. That will also hold it up. So ये एक और entry model है. So once you learn more, right, you can build your own entry models with it. And yeah, I see this is happening. I think everything followed the same path, right? Yeah. Solana everything is going to shit at the moment, but right now it looks like we will create a high, because on the weekly time frame we have the new week created, right? New week candle. So it might move up 50% and then rest of the week pull down, maybe. But yeah, that's how it is. But I think we will see 84,600. That's what 3% move up, which I have taken the positions here on this retest. So let's see. Anyway, this is it for Bitcoin. I know it's difficult to follow what I'm saying, right? Because it's a completely different technique. But अगर आप lessons देखेंगे and then you understand about levels and targets, which I'm saying in the lesson video, so आपको analysis video और समझेगा comparatively just looking at this, because I'm not this is something different and new. आपने सुना नहीं होगा ज़्यादा, but this is what it is. तो अगर you want to understand what I'm saying, I know it's confusing. अगर मैं भी सुनूँ तो it would be very confusing for me, because मैंने सीखा नहीं है ये. So if you learn it, then you might understand what I'm saying. Okay, backside hits, it holds, front side now hits, we create a trend. Once this trend hard close, we go to the next range. ये सब you learn it with time, inshallah. So I feel like this is it for Bitcoin. We will see a 2.5% move up. Make sure to watch the free lessons video, learn as much as you can, and then hit me up if any doubt in Telegram or whatever. Okay. Assalamu alaikum guys. Take care.